What's up with the right-leaning / far-right party surge across the globe? The far-right Freedom Party just won Austria's election. There was Germany a little while ago, and it was the first time a far-right party won since World War II. There's Canada, and from what I understand it's predicted that the left will suffer a big loss. The right won in France as well, until Macron called a snap election. And obviously, here in the US, every poll points to it being a toss-up election. There are a couple of other countries as well. It just feels like there's an obvious shift taking place, and I was wondering if anyone had some data on why this is happening. Answer: there have been a combination of things which combined and really emerged heavily in the mid-2010s. You have the convergence of political parties to a variation of fiscal conservatism and social liberalism from the 1980s in the US then UK, and then across much of the rest of the West, which weakened the perceptions of what governments could actually do. During the 90s, this didn't matter so much as there were a few economic booms that kept people feeling wealthy. Then in 2008, the financial crash hit, and governments didn't really know what to do. Resentment built up over this time, combined with the entrenched narrative that free markets are good, socialism, or any major government intervention is bad, which handicapped the response that could be made to the economic crisis, plus the loss of skills and knowledge in this area as services are privatized. Even in times of historically low interest rates, many governments refused to invest. At the same time, their populations and infrastructure were aging. So more things needed investment, but the working-age population was shrinking, and there was reluctance to spend on government projects, and especially address structural issues with pensions. Real estate prices were encouraged to rise to give the illusion of growing wealth to regular people, but this meant the younger generations could either not get on the housing ladder, or could not move up it. Jobs were increasingly being created in cities, which were no longer affordable to live in, giving rise to a rural/urban divide in terms of economic success, which in turn leads to political polarization. With traditional center-left and center-right parties increasingly relying on aging voters, and therefore targeting their policies to them accordingly, and growing societal divisions, populist movements were able to exploit these by providing simple solutions, which are often unworkable or diagnose the wrong cause or solution. However, people want to believe they can work, don't trust the established parties, and this is coupled with the power of social media for radicalization, and here we are today.